Welcome, Sri. Please introduce yourself and tell us about your role at Microsoft.
My name is Sri Srinivasan. I'm the General Manager for Dynamics AX Platforms, focused on pretty much the cloud enablement of Microsoft Dynamics AX as we know it today.
Speaking of cloud, starting with the basics, how would you describe what the cloud is and what it can offer to people who may not know?
The Microsoft Dynamics AX Cloud, we're super excited about it. It's come to market in the past four to 5 weeks. We've put our heart and soul into building a solution that leverages every aspect of the cloud. Cloud, in a sense, brings a couple of capabilities to customers. One of them is pay-as-you-go, that is, pay a subscription and an all-encompassing subscription, a simple licensing model that includes software, infrastructure, a set of managed services from Microsoft, a lot of value, and in comparison to other clouds, it includes a number of other embedded pieces. So having Power BI embedded, having analytics, various portions of analytics embedded, having usage telemetry available so that you can intelligently make your cloud better for you along the way. Those are all capabilities we bring to bear. So in a sense, cloud is, think of it as bringing the premise of automation and software to bear. For too long, the premise of software has been levels of automation. We do have too many processes that are manual, and what we do with the cloud is look at the areas that need to be automated, and there's a whole new class of technology that allows levels of automation that couldn't even be thought of a few years back. So super excited about what cloud brings here.
What has been your biggest challenge in launching cloud solutions in the last year, and what do you see as opportunities and changes in the coming year?
2 years back, one of the biggest challenges would be, cloud and ERP didn't really go together well, and customers would tell us, yes, I'm more interested in putting CRM on the cloud, getting customer engagement business processes on the cloud. I think that has changed. We see a number of customers want to take on workloads in the cloud, portions in the cloud. There's a number of customers who want to put everything in the cloud. And one of our biggest challenges has been coming to market in a way that we can be market consumable. That is, we can add value to our customers. Value to our customers comes from making sure the right business processes are made available with the right technology for them. And that has been the challenge we've focused on in the past year, spending time making sure we bring business processes the way customers want to consume. And in terms of the challenges we'll be addressing in the next year or so, one of the advantages of the Microsoft Cloud is we offer a myriad of options in terms of deployment capabilities. The public cloud, ability to have isolation of environments in a private cloud setting. Two forms of private cloud, one of them being on your own subscription with your infrastructure. That's something we're coming up with, which is basically private cloud in an Azure data center. That comes in late fall timeframe this year. We'll come up with an on-premise story powered by Azure Stack, which basically, think of it as running the Azure OS in your own data center or in your service provider outside of Azure, yet all the capabilities that Azure brings to bear. And that is slated for early next year. So those are some of the challenges. And I think with the cloud come opportunities. One of the biggest opportunities being understanding the usage of our customers, how they use the systems, helping them turn that usage into opportunity for improvement in their business processes on a daily basis. Super excited about that in terms of helping our customers achieve their potential with their business processes.
On the field, our teams are often asked about security of data. How do you reassure prospects and customers about security of data and about changing from on-premise to the cloud?
At Microsoft, we take security very seriously, whether it be infrastructure security, isolation of data, and with our cloud infrastructure today across 22 to 28 data centers, which we have planned to roll out, we have the ability to deploy anywhere in the world. We think about security in each of these data centers in a uniform fashion. Data security, from an engineering perspective, starts ground up from the early designs of any piece of software. We think about isolation of data for a customer. We think about making sure no part of data is available to another part of a business process. We run through a whole security development lifecycle at Microsoft. And for us, data security is a continuous process. We do a lot of hardening. We provide the absolute best in terms of what is available, but the data security landscape is changing on a daily basis. So we pretty much are hardening every moment with our software, and cloud allows us to bring that hardening at a very fast pace to our customers.
Microsoft spends nearly $19 billion on R&D. Can you quantify what kind of investments you bring into the cloud?
We at Microsoft spend a significant amount in research and development. Cloud, as Satya says, has described it, we are a cloud-first, mobile-first company. We engineer ourselves for the cloud, and we pretty much think about it from the standpoint of allowing IT departments to leverage the ability of the cloud for organic and inorganic growth within organizations in a secure, reliable, speedy fashion. So our investments are geared towards innovation in the cloud, not only providing infrastructure, but providing services, providing cutting-edge capabilities like machine learning, like Cortana analytics, voice enablement, things of that sort, and bringing that within a business process. For any organization, the heartbeat is the business process. That's what makes them hum, and bringing intelligence to that business process through the power of the cloud is what drives our investments.
Dynamics Software has been part of the TAP programs since the beginning. How have you experienced our collaboration and our contribution to the new Microsoft Dynamics AX?
At Microsoft, we pride ourselves on our collaboration with our partners. We are a partner-enabled company. They are our lifeblood. Through our partners, we bring value to our customers. And Dynamics Software has been at the very edge in terms of collaboration with us. We started our technology adoption programs for Dynamics AX nearly about 2 years back. You guys have been there since the very beginning. We basically now provide ISV solutions as lifecycle service solutions in Dynamics AX. It's part of the core deployment itself. And Dynamics Software has curated solutions, which basically says you've pretty much shipped with us, developed with us. So it's not only developing your software. The Dynamics Software team, solutions team, has been providing us critical feedback along the way in making our cloud capabilities more and more effective by giving us feedback from your developers, from your end users, from your early adopter customers, which has been very useful for us.
Could you give us some examples of how ISVs, in particular Dynamics Software, have helped improve the solution?
ISVs have been spending, I would say, the last year bringing their software up to par with the cloud. And Dynamics Software in particular has spent a lot of time making sure it's not a migration of their capability, but it is truly taking on the power of the cloud through the lens of your solution for your customers. And when you do that, you well and truly use the cloud. When you use the cloud, you basically look at feature opportunities, rough edges, potential improvements, and we are in listen mode. We've been in listen mode for a year or so, and Dynamics Software has been absolutely at the front end of giving us feedback, making sure the feedback is well understood, and cycling back with us when we provide the capability to you guys. So it has been very useful.
What do you see as the biggest technology advantage for ISVs with the new cloud offering of Microsoft Dynamics AX?
So with the cloud, an ISV has the ability to stay current with Microsoft. At Microsoft, we innovate at a very rapid pace. And with the cloud, that rapid pace has new proportions. We come up with new technology nearly every month. And ISVs have the ability now with the cloud toolset to stay current, to make sure that that innovation can be made available to your customers. Secondly, there is new technologies that were never available to ISVs that the cloud brings to bear, especially in the area of machine learning, in the area of IoT, in embedded analytics. And the combination of those three make up the intelligent cloud. So it's not only an intelligent cloud from Microsoft, it is an intelligent cloud from Dynamics Software that we are enabling as a collective set.
With the new Microsoft Dynamics AX, what type of customers are you targeting?
With Microsoft Dynamics AX, we enable a whole range of industries across retail, manufacturing, distribution, professional services, and such. We are targeting organizations greater than 250 employees. And with cloud scale, we look forward to servicing these customers effectively with the myriad of deployment options we have on the cloud.
Sri, please tell us about the experiences of the largest cloud customers you have today.
Today we have about 10 to 12 customers live, and we have close to 100 customers in different states of implementation. And it's pretty enriching experiences for them. We hear from our customers in a positive vein pretty regularly these days, especially as it relates to how we are helping them land change management experiences. So for example, educating end users on a new solution is a challenge. User training is a critical aspect of change management. User training enabled with task guides, task experiences is quite stellar as we hear from our customers. And task guides and task experiences are automating a handbook in the client itself, in the web client itself, and thereby easing the pain of training. The other part we hear a lot about is how we've made data governance so much easier or through our integration tooling, through our focus on data quality in our solution itself. It has gone a long way with our customers today.
How might today's ISV embedded model architecture change with future cloud development?
ISVs are on the cloud will be enabled through marketplaces. And I think you're already seeing it today. Dynamics Software ships at the same time as we ship. It was unheard of in the past. Most ISVs shipped 3 to 6 months after we shipped. Today you develop with us and you're made available through the same portals. We expect ISVs to be commerce enabled through a marketplace. We expect ISVs to also become usage and telemetry bound in a very agile development fashion. And the focus now changes to for ISVs to become the intelligent business process that we talk about through the lens of all the capabilities that cloud offers.
Can we expect AX and CRM to adapt the same technology, same look and feel in the future?
I don't think we have to wait for the future. AX, CRM, most of our experiences are aligned to Office experiences. We use the same Office ribbon and we use similar navigation schemes. There is unification of experience already underway between the two products. We're also investing heavily in not only data integration at the data layer through our integration toolset, but also integration at a process level where applicable. And the true value comes from virtually rendering data from one system into the other, and that is something we are working on.
What is your view on the roadmap for the coming years, and how can Dynamics Software support Microsoft with this?
The coming year holds a lot of promise for us on the cloud. At Microsoft, we pride ourselves in providing deployment choices to our customers. We are available on the public cloud today. We will bring 2 additional deployment options. The first one is Azure as a data center to our customers on a customer subscription. So basically it provides isolation and control to customers who do not want to be on the public cloud, yet want to leverage cloud scale through Azure. Now, that's a deployment option scheduled for late fall timeframe this year. We are working on an on-premise deployment model through Azure Stack. Think of Azure Stack as an Azure OS operating system running in your data center or in a service provider's data center away from an Azure data center. So we think of these 3 deployment options quite a bit, enabling Dynamics AX to run on the national clouds, not only the public data clouds, but the national and the sovereign clouds as a choice for our customers. We look forward to that. We are looking forward to making upgrades available. And last but not the least, using agility to make our clouds intelligent every day by way of embedded analytics, machine learning, in-memory technologies. We look forward to that. And we look forward to collaborating with Dynamics Software, not only in terms of bringing value to customers mutually, but also collaborating where we learn from your experiences and we bring our engineering muscle to bear for Dynamics Software.
Sri, what advice have you for Dynamics Software for our solutions going forward?
I think Dynamics Software has done a great job of shipping with us through lifecycle services. We think of application lifecycle management as cradle to continuous life with our customers, as do you. So using the power of lifecycle services ALM to make sure you bring the latest to your customers, stay current, and bring intelligent business processes in the cloud using all our capabilities. That's what we look forward to, and I think you're well on the way to doing so.
Thank you very much for your time and your thoughts today, Sri.
Thank you.